welcome to Leoguidance time. If this is your first time, and welcome back if you are a returning subscriber. It is so lovely to have you here. Welcome. So today's pick a card reading, we are going to have three groups, and this whole pick a card reading will be for love. So I will be basically keeping in mind mainly to focusing on romantic connections. However, any kind of love message that wants to come through, whether this to be around self-love or any kind of friendships regarding family, or even the romantic connections, I am going to leave it open. Whatever messages you need to hear from your guides, from the spirit, from the angels at the moment, they are going to be coming through this reading for you. So we are going to have three groups, and these cards are going to be representing basically your group choices, and I will be reading them for your reading. So for group number one, we actually got two cards. I'm not sure if you can recognize it, but group number one is going to be represented with this like a Tao spirit in here, which looks so beautiful and peaceful. Group number two will be represented with this beautiful couple with, I guess that's a snake surrounded around them in the shape of a heart. And group number three is going to be represented with this like a beautiful card. It looks like there are two people coming from like a same body in here within a heart shape. So their selection in whichever way feels comfortable for you. You can just close your eyes, you can sink into the energies, you can just find one of the images as more like attention taking for you, so that you can find, after you make your selection, the timestamps in the description box below. But whenever you're ready, I will be seeing you in your group. Hello, group number one. Welcome to your reading. If you have chosen this group, this is going to be your reading. And I just wanted to put this clear quartz on the top of this pile. I didn't put the crystals upon choosing during the pick a card portion, but maybe you are going to feel a little bit drawn to opening a little bit more of your crown chakra and connecting with the higher realms. Is the message I'm getting. And also there are things that I was hearing, and it was a little bit more on a very ungrounded side. I'm not sure if you're going to resonate with these messages, but literally I heard like, leave me alone, and I did not want this. So I'm not sure how this is like fitting into your reading. We can also see how these kind of like messages are going to adapt into the reading itself. But if they are not your messages, you can still like keep on with the reading, because right now I'm going to start reading the current energy so that you can know better if this is your pile. If not, you can choose another pile or listen another pick a card reading. But besides that, let's get into your reading actually, because with this Tao in here, I'm getting like a big energies of forgiveness. Like someone might be asking for forgiveness and in a specific connection in here. That might be also coming from a masculine side. There is heavy throat chakra in here. So I'm not sure if there's a blocked communication, or there has been a big communication, a big breakthrough happen around communication and a connection recently. There's like a lot of butterflies in here, and the dominant blue color, it represents the throat chakra for us, where we communicate our thoughts and how they actually ground us within our body, how we just feel through our words and all. Okay. So this card, first of all, it says that you may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there's always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, there is a blessing will soon be revealed. Okay. In a specific connection that I'm feeling, let's see if this is a love connection or not. I'm seeing that someone is asking for forgiveness in here. They might not have done it in the physical yet, or tell you physically yet, but on an energetic level, they are asking for it, and you're connected to this person. I'm not sure if you want to be connected to this person at this time. There might have been like there might have been some unpleasant feelings. I don't even want to say like heartbroken. There might be for some, but I feel like like one party in this game, I don't know why I'm saying in the game, but someone might have been maybe like, I'm not sure, in and out, and it felt like a game. If that is the case for you, but you might just want someone to actually like left you alone, and it might not have happened, or this is like where you're at right now. There might be some chaotic energy, but the fact is that in order for you to heal and move on and not so much dwell into the energies more than you should have, the spirit is telling you that there is a higher purpose to the situation. And if you're in this situation, you might not want to hear this message maybe, but there's always a higher purpose to the situations. There are always things we needed to learn from these situations we don't want to be in, so that we are not going to find ourselves in the same situation again. And the other card is a reflection. So give each other some space at the moment, trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. So there is definitely some kind of like a separations happening in a connection. Whether this just happened recently, which I'm mainly picking up on, it doesn't have to be, or this really does not feel like a big past energy, or the separation just like basically happened recently, or not so much long ago. This does not feel like someone from the past you haven't spoken for years and they just want to come back. This does not feel like it. This feels like a fresh energy. Sorry, I need a sip. Okay, I'm really feeling heaviness, a bit like anxiety, like especially on my heart, especially on my heart center. Like there's like there's like this energy of you needing to like cleanse your heart space. You might have actually blocked your heart space in order to protect yourself, but the fact is that you can ask for protection, and I'm asking for cleansing any kind of like energies that is not yours. I'm asking for your spirit guys, and also for your angels to cleanse, because I believe that there is like a heavy angelic presence around you, especially with the Star card, and I'm just feeling mainly with the wings. I'm asking for your angels and spirit guides to like cleanse any kind of energies around you that is not meant for you to carry. Okay, so let's see. We would like to see, basically, I'll just start with the tarot. I haven't decided yet exactly how to start, but I'll start with the tarot to see basically what is going to happen next when it comes to love for you. What is coming up next for group number 1 spirit when it comes to love? Any messages group number 1 needs to hear? What's coming up next in love when it comes to group number 1? Okay, we have High Priestess in reverse, and we have Magician in reverse. We have 8 of Inspiration, which is like 8 of Wands under the bottom of the deck for them, but I will get clarifications later on. I'm hearing you're different, and I'm hearing you're unique. We have Knight of Swords, Knight of Voices in reverse, and the Muse of Emotions, which is King of Cups, and the Temperance come in reverse, and I'll get them as a clarification for them. And once more, what's coming up next for group number 1 in this connection spirit? Okay, you want to know, I guess, specifically in this connection, I was saying in love before. 4 of Materials and 3 of Materials. 4 and 3 of Pentacles. Can we get a clarification for the High Priestess and Magician in reverse, please? One thing I'm hearing is that you are quite attached to this situation right now. There might be some kind of like a codependency. Like there might have been something you were receiving by this connection being in your life. It might not have been necessarily from the person per se, but it's the fact that that person, that connection is in your life and is giving you something somehow. It might be even like something emotional. It doesn't have to be even like, oh, like I was feeling so safe, so happy, etc. It might be simply the fact that I did not want to be alone, and there was a presence of someone in my life. So I was afraid of being alone, and there was someone there. Even if I didn't like it, there was someone there. here. It doesn't have to be, but like just an example, like what you might be getting from this person by this being in your life, by this relationship being in your life. Because I'm seeing that in your energetic field, there's some kind of like some resistance towards accepting what it is, seeing the things as they are. You might have been getting a lot of heavy messages, especially during your dream state, which might have been actually started to bother you, because they might, I'm hearing night terrors. There, you might be having like nightmares, and you might not be having the best quality of sleep. We have Six of Wands explaining here. What about here, Spirit? I'm hearing that you might end up finding comfort in your friends. I'll put them back. Okay. We have Page of Emotions and Ace of Emotion, Page of Cups and Ace of Cups, clarifying this row. Okay, so, and under the bottom of the deck, we have the Muse of Materials. So good things are definitely coming into your life, but first of all, group number one, I'm picking up heavy resistance energy from your side to accepting situations as they are, especially with the High Priestess here in reverse. There, you are extremely psychic, whether you're aware of it, whether you accept it or not. I believe that you're aware of it, but you have been receiving a lot of messages. Maybe you have been too open as a channel to the spirit, that you just wanted the messages that you have been receiving for to stop. Maybe you have been getting a lot of like synchronicities, communications from the person that you're actually connected with. That this might be actually like a karmic connection, some kind of like a contract and here that needed to happen, and then now it's time to release, but there's some kind of like resistance here for you to release this contract. And I feel like one of the things why you are like trying to block your crown, why are you trying to block basically your dream state or receiving any messages, is that maybe you're aware of it, what it is. And I'm just feeling a lot of like resistant energy right now. Maybe you don't even want to like hear the messages that I'm saying at the moment, but one other thing is that you know what it is, but you don't want to be reminded of it, might be the thing in here. So if you just do not want to receive messages, you can also communicate with your angels and with your ancestors. I feel like there's heavy protection around your ancestors, like around you from your ancestors. And they were the ones heavenly and heavily that were trying to like give you those messages, repetitive messages that I'm hearing. And with the Magician in reverse, the message that they were trying to give you actually, maybe you have been just finding yourself in situations that I'm not sure even literally like upside down, but they were trying to switch your perspective. They were trying to show you that what situation you are in right now and what are you manifesting into your life. Like maybe there were like heavy phobias, in your dream state that you have been seeing. Maybe you have been like feeling fearful during the dreams, or you have been just like waking up with some kind of like a dominant fear, or you might not be feeling the best version of yourself when you wake up, like from the things that you have seen. It's not because for them to torture you, definitely not. The fact is that they were trying to just awaken those feelings within you and wanted you to see the similarities between those feelings that they were showing you within your dreams versus in this relationship. Because like if you don't want to, like, what's the reason that you wanted to, I feel like you wanted to pose a stop to this situation. So if you wanted this situation to stop, like what were the reasons, what were the dominant feelings that you did not want to feel? And right now, by you not actually dealing with these feelings, and they're not telling you just delve into the feelings, but like by you not trying to accept the feelings as they are and trying to push everything under the rug, you're not actually making it go away. Yes, you are giving each other some space. Maybe this is like a breakup, like as an end, but the fact that if you don't deal with these feelings, they might rise up in another form, in a different connection. So they do not want you to repeat this pattern. Whatever those feelings that they are coming up to the surface, they want you to take an accountability. And one thing is that I felt that your uniqueness and your beautiful energy haven't been appreciated in this connection. So your triggers that might have come up to this situation might be mainly around your confidence. And I'm not sure how aware at a stage you're around it, that how much you actually value yourself or see yourself as the star in the universe, because we all are, but more than that, so you have such genuine, beautiful, unique energy. Everything that you're putting and bring up to the table is so unique and so you that you trigger people with your genuine, open heart and energy. And then this also happened with this connection, but I'm not sure how much beautiful credit you're giving yourself for real, for being who you are, for being the gem that you are, because this person got triggered by your energy, and there might have been some gaslighting, manipulation energies. I'm not sure if you had any kind of like it's like so heavily used words like narcissistic, but like some history with those kind of like energies on the people. So if one of your main triggers is that losing power, not feeling appreciated, not being seen enough, those like these dreams might have been basically emphasizing the situations, not to make you feel worse, but wanting you to take control back in your life. In what areas you still feel like you do not have a control? In what areas you feel like you need to obey to some situations to just get by around something? That might be your career, that might be in your friendships, love, but there might be different areas that is coming up to the surface, but like all at the same time in a way that you do not want to see and accept, because it's just too much, because it requires a lot of changes in your life. So it might feel overwhelming, if that makes sense. Sorry, like there's heavy feelings still, seriously. And this is lavender, and that might also like help to relax and ease you up. So I'll just keep it also burning on the background here. So for your second row, what's next in love is that I'm seeing some overcoming, but this is going to be coming in quite a fearful way, in a quite like rushed way. Like someone, whoever is coming in, that might be an air sign, like Aries, Libra, or Aquarius. Aries, did I say Aries? No, it's not an air sign. How did I even say that? But okay, you might be Aries or your person might be, but uh, Aquarius, Aquarius, oh gosh, Libra, or how do I forget? Yeah, Gemini. Okay, so one of those three air signs might be who is coming in your way in quite an imbalanced way of communication. They might be actually trying to come in your way to check the vultures and to see if they can get their way, like in a way that they're not going to be mainly answered for these messages, but I don't think that they have a genuine interest about checking your mental well-being at all, or where you are at emotionally, or how do you truly feel. They're just coming to check if they can get what they want out from the situation by giving the bare minimum as usual and see where you're at. And if you're not going to agree on it, they might also like go into a pity mood again. I really do not like this energy. Like my heart center is like I'm really like squeezing it. It's like if the normal state of my heart is like this, I'm like really just squeezing it right now. I'm just like, get it out, like get out. Like it's that kind of like energy that I was channeling. Okay. After this, I'm seeing that you're actually choosing to indulge your beautiful, generous energy back into yourself, especially with the Four of Pentacles. Like, yes, you are doing the self care, you are prioritizing yourself, but also like you are choosing to invest that energy into the people who love you and deserve you the most. And that's mainly around your friendships. You might be finding support around your friendships for yourself as well. And one thing is that What I'm picking up, okay. When you're indulging all this like a beautiful self-love energy and prioritizing yourself, maybe there's going to be someone, like some connection coming in your way through your friends or through the places that you are going. Not so regularly, I'm hearing, but kind of like a surprise and a nice meeting. Like it might be up in the nature, it might be during a nighttime. Somehow the messages that I'm getting, like it's like too good to be true. When it first come, is going to be your reaction, I believe. Okay, what else is coming next, Spirit, for group number 1 in love? Does something flip? Yes. Deception in reverse. This says that someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. Yes, this is going to be someone that is trying to come back to your life, but you're going to see it through the mask. You're going to see it through the facade. You're not going to let it like affect you anymore. Like in this connection, there might have been a big passion or chemistry, or things might have been a little bit more physical, maybe, but this is not going to blind you anymore after seeing the true colors of the person. What else is coming? Keep an open mind in reverse. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. This tells me in reverse that nearly, I want to keep it upright, is that whoever is coming, you're not see it coming. Whoever is coming, you might not ever guess that, yeah, this is going to be the type of person that I will expect to stir my romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. There are definitely going to be beautiful romantic like energies coming in your way. There's going to be someone coming to stir up that romantic feelings. I love that. I'm getting extra cards for you. Flirt. Embrace your lighthearted energy to others. Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love right now. So whoever this person's coming, they might be having some issues around their finances at the moment. I'm not sure. I would like to get one more card. Like, is it going to like even like affect the connection? They might be on, I'm not sure if they're on a different career path than you. Clarifying card is calling in your soulmate. So your prayers, affirmations, visualizations help bring you together. What I'm feeling is that you might be trying to control the situation a little bit overly at the moment. So I'm not sure if you're giving up so much your power away to the titles like soulmates, twin flames, karmic relationships, and anything basically along those lines, because you know how it feels to be with that person, to be that specific person. So you do not need any external confirmations to tell you how you were feeling all along was actually true. Yes, it's good to be able to like understand some things. So as human beings, we are trying to like also put many things into the boxes, etc. But more of that. So they are saying that trust your feelings. So whoever is coming your way, it might not be your usual type that you think that you might actually have some feelings towards, or they're going to stir up some beautiful feelings within you, but it is coming, and they want you to just keep an open mind towards it. What else is coming up next for group number 1 in their love life, spirits? Messages for group number 1's highest good. What else is coming up in love for group number 1? They want you to trust the process. They do not want you to try to control everything in a rush. Oh, get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitive, and connect with the nature. Like I feel like you are picking up the energies of the other person around you a lot. So first of all, they want you to get ground yourself. Like if you can just have a walk, even like 10 minutes a day outside, spending time in the nature is going to be really helpful for you. Also like connecting, like opening yourself up, your feminine energy more and more is going to be very, very helpful for you. But in order to open up your heart space and feminine energy, you have to let go of the control. You have to trust the process a little bit, because the part of you that doesn't trust the process is actually fearful of the fact that you cannot handle what is coming in your way if you lose the control. So in what areas you do not trust yourself enough to control the situations? This is a point that you actually need to work towards to feel more grounded in yourself and like increase that confidence levels within you, if it makes sense. We have discipline and balance. So discipline says that I can accomplish what I set my mind to. Balance says that I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. How amazing that this two cards came together, because what's coming up next in your love life is actually, when I was talking about the divine feminine energy, opening yourself, your heart space up, they are telling that you need to balance that disciplinary energy, which I'm going to like interpret it as your masculine energy, with your balanced feminine energy. So if you having more of so in your masculine energy, which is always like go go go, do, I need to control the situation, I need to overanalyze the situation, because I want to know how things are going to unfold in my life. In case something doesn't go in my way, then I know that at least I'm not, unprepared, so I can just like take control in some aspects of my life. They want you to loosen up this control issues a little bit, so that you can actually get like eased up into your feminine energy. You can even like put some frequencies of like feminine energy, divine feminine energy, which is actually like playing on the background for you already. Let's get one more advice for you for group number 1 when it comes to last period. Advice for group number 1, please. We have 2 cards. So the first one is, the only thing that is real is love. Shift your focus back to love. That's an amazing imagery, and it's a card 7. If you want a happily ever after family in this lifetime, it is yours. Just because you want it, it is already yours. It's already written for you, and you are going to have it. You're going to have a big, beautiful family in this life, where you're going to feel so appreciated and happy. And you will be also breaking down many ancestral patterns. Like I'm just especially just for the first time, like checking this kind of like a chains around, like the elder versus the baby. You are breaking down traditional ways of doing things, and like ancestral patterns. Hence, your basically lineage is so grateful for you. Your upbringing is so grateful for you. Your kids are so grateful for you. Your ancestors are so grateful for you. But at the same time, can you see that amazing like energy and people around here? Like they are away and free from this chain. This is you and your partner, and this is all the generations coming after you. And can you see how free they are? This is the reason why all the hard work is required from you. This is what you're enabling for yourself and for everyone else, all the family members coming after you. And the other card is rest and relaxation is essential. We all have a fundamental need to take a break. That came in reverse. I don't think there are reversals in this card, but the fact that it's in reverse tells me that you aren't trying to like ignore the fact that how much you need to rest. But that is the biggest reminder that you can't ignore. You need to have a rest. You need to be easier on yourself to basically connect with that beautiful feminine energy of yours. But group number 1, this is all I got for you. I hope the messages were helpful and resonating. Please just open your heart up. You can just imagine a beautiful ball of green light around your heart chakra, expanding every time you inhale and exhale around your heart, until it just covers all your body around you as a sphere, and let it just relax you into the moment. You can just try it maybe like once or twice a day for an extended time period. Yeah, I just needed to say that. I still feel the tightness on my heart chakra. But I hope the messages were helpful for you. If they were resonating with you, please give it a thumbs up or share your experiences with me down in the comments. I really do appreciate it. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, you can find my details in the description box below and my email address. But I am sending you a lot of love. Take care of yourself and hope to see you next time. Until then, bye bye. Hello, group number 2. Welcome to your reading. So, if you have chosen this card, like this beautiful imagery with the woman that is literally cuddling the man with the snake surrounded around them, then this is your reading. And I know that I haven't like put any crystals on the intro, but I was drawn to labradorite. So this is like telling me that you might be actually quite protective over this connection. Like, you are a divine feminine and you might be resonating that you were actually in a twin flame connection, which I really just I I retain myself from using these kind of terms because I do like personally believe that from my own self as well, like we had a tendency to give our powers away just to justify situations for the sake of the titles, even if it can be like quite toxic or abusive. But like for the first time in a love reading, I'm like, okay, this might be like you might be resonating as a twin flame connection. And I am feeling that this is going to represent your current energy in this connection so that you can actually see if this is your reading before I get into what's next in love for you. But I feel like Spirit is telling me that you are being a savior in this connection. So they are telling me literally that you have a choice. You always have a choice. You have a choice to whether to stay or whether to leave any kind of situations. They never force you. Your spirit guides, your spirit team, your angels, your ancestors, they never force you to do things. They only give you the information, and they are telling me right now that they're giving that information through me to you at this time. They want to give you the insights around this connection at the moment so that you can make an informed decision for yourself. Because right now, your role and your position in this connection is that you are the divine feminine and you are the savior for this man. Whether it's a man or a woman, basically, within the connection, but you are the divine feminine and you are being the savior for the masculine in the connection. It says power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away anytime. I swear I haven't read it before. Like, I knew that as the power. I saw it because like this in the group number 1's cards, they come like this. I saw the power. I haven't read this part. Yes, you do have a choice to walk away and say no at any time. Okay, let's see what they want me to focus. So they want to get a little bit of more information about the current energies of this connection. Okay, I will use this deck. Let's see, the Romance Angels. What's the current energies in this connection, Spirit? It's a lot. Okay, give me again, please. You might be a little bit stubborn, and your spirit guides might be feeling, I'm literally just like, when they gave me 3 cards, I was like, no, I'm not going to take them. And they were like, at least take the first one. I was like, no, like, give me again. And I literally just saw someone just like sigh, like, oh God. Like, I don't know, like, if you're just keep getting like a lot of signs, and then you're like, no, maybe not that one. And then they're like, oh. Like, I don't think that, like, basically, they have an ego like us, just, they do that, but, like, it's just, like, in a way that we can understand. Make the effort. It says that great love is worth taking the steps that you're guided to take, okay? You want me to take them? No. Okay, we have separation in reverse. It says that the time apart from your partner is on the horizon, and true love, this is the romance of a lifetime and reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Okay, they are clarifying your current energies. I'm feeling like you wanna, they also want me to take a couple of tarot cards, but I feel like you feel that the great love is worth taking the steps and the efforts that you are currently putting in. And you do not want to be in a separation with this person at the moment, because you feel like this is the romance of a lifetime with that person. Maybe you feel like there is like a past life connections with this person. You feel like your souls know each other, so you are in a position of a savior for this partner at the moment in your life, and you do not want to, you feel like it's your responsibility. Like whatever hardship is coming your way, whatever is just happening in this connection, you might be in a mentality that yes, this is what I sign up for, this is what it needs to happen. If it's going to be this hard, I know that I'm meant to be with this person, so it's okay, I can take that. This is a mentality that I feel. Spirit is telling me that you're not seeing things clearly. I'll take one more card clarifying your, I will put it here, current energy. So we have Awakening, Judgment in reverse. We have the Star card and Ace of Wands. Okay, I'll take it upright. So we have Awakening in here. 20 with Judgment. Let's clarify this as your current energy. We have Hanged Muse. It's a Hanged Man. What about... We have King of Swords with the Muse of Voices in here. I'll clarify that for you. The current energies. Okay. We have like, with the Muse of Voices, the King of Swords with the Emperor in reverse. So in terms of your current energies, group number 2, you are the resistance situation to not to see the things as they are, and actually like switch your perspective. Like the Hanged Man is all about like looking upside down, you can see this woman, and also recognizing our own uniqueness within the situation. It's like moving beyond the obstacles. Like your spirit guides does not want you to define yourself with the obstacles. They do not never want you to define love equals hardships, love equals obstacles. That might be one of the lessons that you need to learn and overcome in this lifetime, actually, because I see that kind of like a lack mindset and a mentality when it comes to love, that maybe this is what you see from your parents, or like when you were growing up, from the people around you, any kind of like relationship, friendships, that you had to earn things from a hard way, especially when it comes to building up connections. But it doesn't have to be. Like they want you to just adapt the mindset that if something is too hard, it's not because you have to fight harder for it to get it. Maybe it's because you have to let it go. Like they do not make things harder for you to suffer more and put more effort on it, whilst it just like keeps draining your only single cup. Like they want your cup to overflow. But when you just choose to keep giving more and more to the situations that they want you to actually stop and pour the energy back to yourself, that is not the purpose of the love. That is not the purpose of the connections. Yes, we do learn a lot of things from karmic connections, the twin flame soulmate connection, and the twin flame connections also like sparkle and awaken parts of ourselves that no other soul could have awaken and trigger in that intensity. And there is a mutual love, some unexplainable love towards that person at the same time. But there is a very fine line in between putting a blind effort on something that doesn't return anything back towards you, versus knowing that the efforts that you are making is actually have to make a difference for you. I hope that I just like put it in an explainable sense. So if you just keep putting effort in a situation that it keeps bringing you the bare minimum or nothing, that it is not a situation to worth putting more and more. You can just see if you're putting your effort in a situation and there are actually some improvements. Even if it's small steps, there could be some improvements. If there's any, you can see it. But if you cannot see anything yet, it doesn't mean that you have to put more effort into it. And you have the Star and the Ace of Inspiration clarifying the situation more. Like, you are in a healing journey at the moment. Like, they want you to redefine yourself, that they want you to reclaim your own power. You are such an innocent soul, and I feel like with this connection, by you trying to be the savior of this person here, you have to dim your light. Like, you can't shine brightly as who you truly are if you want to be this person, if you want to be with this person. Let me get one more card in here. Like, yeah, you have to dim your star. Let me see. I haven't just recognized it before. Can you see that woman? She's just holding those stars inside of her palms. Like, it's like nearly she's trying to dim it. She's trying to hide it. But like, she can't because the light just like beams through her crown. Like, you are the star. Like, you can't be dimmed. You are trying, but every time you try, still there are little beams, like bits here and there that also like triggers the person you want to be with. It's he or she still gets triggered by your presence. It doesn't matter how much you want to actually dim yourself. You are this person, like the colorful person. You're extremely creative. You're extremely special. Like, you can't be dimmed. You can't be fit in any kind of like a box. But can you see that, like, you are like this at the moment, this grown-up woman, but like your inner child is like, hey, let's go, like, we are this person, let's act like her, and you're like, no, we're adults, we have responsibilities, let's just dim our light a little bit, let's just stop for the fun a little bit. And then your inner child is like, but like, we haven't had fun for I'm here like years. Maybe not years, but like for a long while. Your inner child wants you to get connected with yourself. Oh gosh. Oh, there is a cat here. I haven't seen that cutie black here, but like there's also one cat here. Like, you might have a cat. You don't have to. But if you don't, and if you're planning to adopt a cat, I feel that the pet that is the pet that is destined for you is going to be special. And if you have been like planning to adopt a cat, and if it has been for a long while that you still haven't like adopted any, that I feel like you're special like a soul, like a pet is waiting for you there. And once, I'm hearing he, but it might be she, comes to your life, it's going to be so healing for your confidence, for your solar plexus. Okay, Queen of Voices. I don't know why I shuffled though. Ooh, Muse of Voices, Queen of Voices, King and Queen of Swords. This is a divine couple in here with the Emperor in reverse. There's some stability issues right now in this connection. Like, they're telling me you are such an evolved soul that you lead others to follow your footsteps, yet your counterpart is just like, they are divided in between the spiritual realm and the physical realm at the moment. Like, the first time I'm just interpreting this kind of like interpretation in this deck for the king. So your divine counterpart is still trying to figure it out their ways about how to navigate through with all the healing, with all the dark night of the soul, and balancing all of it with their basically physical responsibilities and with you. So if you want to wait for this person, there's going to be a long waiting turn, and you might miss out on life, especially of having fun. If you want to keep yourself in this position, you can, but you will be missing out on having fun, which is the purpose of this life, basically enjoying ourselves. Oof, I'm having a little bit of like a headache. Okay, we talked enough about your current energy group number 2, sorry for it, but I felt like this was what was needed. So I want to see what is coming up in this connection next, because like I believe that the reason why I had to indulge that much into the current energies is because they told in the beginning that it is your choice. Like you can't just choose to stay or choose to go, it's your choice. I want to see what is coming up next in this connection, spirit. We have Devil in reverse, 2 of Voices in reverse, beautiful. What else is coming up in this connection, spirit? What's next in this connection, spirit? Oof. Okay. Okay. We have 10 of Cups. I'm going to put it here as clarifying the situation. We have Queen of Pentacles in reverse. We have 7 of Voices in reverse and the 3 of Voices. They are the swords. Okay. So what is coming up next in this connection is that with the Devil in reverse and the 2 of Swords in reverse, you are making up your mind. Like you are recognizing that... I'm sorry. Okay, I'll shuffle back again. You're making up your mind that something is not healthy in this connection. Like something is not transmuting in a way that you want it, despite of the fact that you put all of your energy and resources into this connection. Like you are such a bright soul. You might be a brunette and you have such a siren energy that might have to actually drawn this person in. But the fact is that many people are drawn to your beauty, your inner and outer beauty. You have a siren energy, just like keep that in mind, and you have all the ways to use it for your benefit if you haven't already tried it yet. Like you can convince people in a way that doing the things that you might want from them. But at the same time, in a plus side, if you need to like break the news for someone, you can just make them also like digest the news as easily, you know, like you can convince the people that, okay, letting it go is also easy. It's also what we need, is also what you need. So you have this like a beautiful energy of helping the people to digest the situations, which might be a little bit quite hard for them at the first time to grasp, if it makes sense. So you can use that power for the benefit of others. With the 10 of Cups in reverse, it's definitely you getting a lot of support from your soul tribe in this lifetime, or even in the physical. Yeah, you do have soul tribe members in the physical realm that you are already connected. I'm hearing 2 to 3 people. It might not have to be, but also you're receiving a lot of like divine support. So you are recognizing in what areas of your life you were not emotionally fulfilled, and this cannot go on like this anymore. So that you are choosing to literally take your power away from this situation, from this connection. I'm sorry. Yes. So with the Queen of Materials in reverse, you are choosing to invest your energy back to yourself. You're pulling your energy back from the situation. And you are being quite confident of it. Like once you do that, your confidence levels increases. Peony, the flower, like Peony, I'm not sure if I pronounce it correctly. Peony might be quite healing for you, especially the scent of it. Yeah, Sun in reverse, you're definitely pulling your energy back from a situation that you were feeling so stuck for a while that it just like, it take away from your like spark, your inner child, your creativity, your confidence. Like the minute you choose to remove yourself from the situation, the minute you're going to start feeling more powerful. And please don't Okay, they were telling me like, please don't ever tell me that you thought all these times about like leaving this person or take some time away for yourself, away from that person, and you haven't been feeling better. So maybe like you have been already doing it, but you just didn't want to make it official. So seven of voices in reverse and three of swords. Basically, they're telling me that you were trying to convince yourself otherwise. You were just trying to convince yourself that the situation was not that bad. You are not that heartbroken. It wasn't that bad. It was still okay. But it was not. Like, you were literally just suffering behind closed doors. Like, even if you wanted to talk your pain and the struggles you have been going through with this person, I don't think that they were grasping the intensity and importance of the situation for you. I feel like you have been emotionally depleted in the situations, and you are going to get help, and you are going to feel more sense of community around the friends of yours. So they might have helped you already, or they are going to help you to detach yourself from the situation and see things more clearly and objectively. And also, I feel like you putting yourself in situations in different like connections, friendships, or social gatherings or events or any kind of activities that you would like to do is going to like ease you up, to show you that you have more options to feel more fulfilled and belonging sense to a community already within your physical world, so you do not need this person's presence so much, if it makes sense. What's coming up next for group number 2, Spirit? Thank you. We have Sisterhood of the Rose, Beauty and Devotion, Priestess, Mystic, Teacher. In the bottom of the deck, we have Anna, Grandmother of Jesus, Seeding the Light, Laying Foundations, Divine Plan. You have a big purpose in this life that you are meant to follow. You are meant to teach and lead others, be a guide for them, and you are not meant to do it alone. You have a soul tribe, and you are meant to basically bring something into the earth. And while you're doing that, so you will be actually connecting with your tribe. So this card, it says that the Sisterhood of the Rose is a lineage of priestesses and mystics who devoted their lives to serving humanity and seeding the light of consciousness all over the earth. A cross section of ancient lineages, it is a path of devotion and beauty. Walking this path means being devoted to seeing and creating beauty wherever you go. This is who you are in the soul, and also like what you are vibrating out to the world. So the rose symbolizes the heart and the sacred geometry of all life. You are being called to notice the beauty around you, particularly in nature, and hear the whispers of Mother Earth. You are being called to spend more time in the nature, as all the ancient secrets live there. Mother Earth is constantly whispering. Spend time admiring her creations, and you will be rewarded with insights and grace. You are being called to take a little more time, both to notice the beauty that exists all around you and contribute to the beauty of the world in your own way too. This could be through your own creations or in the little things like how you dress, to picking the flowers for your home. Every time you devote time to create beauty, you harmonize the planet a little more, and shift the vibration can be felt. Like if you had this tendency of, loving beautiful things. Maybe like you have this heavy Venusian energy, like with the siren, and also like a Taurus in your chart as well. Because you're guided to do that. So, like, if you love to basically pick up things for yourself, like put on a nice clothes or put on nice makeup, etc., and then some people might not understood it, or like you might have got criticized in your early childhoods or like early teen years, but like, why are you even putting so much effort on this one? You're like, it's not even an effort. I love doing that. It just feeds my soul and etc. It is because it's part of your purpose. Like, Some people might get triggered by your beauty and your natural like rhythm and beauty and how you present yourself in the world, but it is healing, especially when we are evolving in the world and many souls are awakening to their purpose. It is so healing for you to do that. And we have service. I feel good when I can help others. Yes. Like what's next in love for you is that you are indulging more and more into your into your service, into your purpose, and this is going to help you to feel more connected with your soul tribe, which is going to bring that like a romance for you actually. And whenever you doubt yourself, they tell you to tell yourself, I really need to know all the answers. You might wanna, and they're actually like completing each other. So whenever you are putting your focus more onto this, doing the service for others and working on your purpose, you are naturally going to be free from knowing all the answers for yourself. You might be also getting some insights once you are actually following your purpose for you as well. One last advice for group number 2 when it comes to love, please, spirits. What's your advice for group number 2 when it comes to love? I guess like this is the Whispers of Love Oracle cards if you're wondering. Group number 2 advice for love, spirits. I guess it was clear, but one last card, please. Okay. What is this? Have faith. Trust your faith in the situation. You are transforming as a 12th card. You have a new balance beginning coming into your life. Just trust the process. An easier way to trust the process is that basically like investing your energy back to yourself, hence to your purpose, and then you're going to have an easier time to let go of the control. But this is all the messages I got for you, group number 2. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did so, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to share your insights with me down in the comments, I would love to hear from you. If you want to book a personal reading with me, you can find my information and details as well as my email address down in the description box below. But I'm wishing you an amazing rest of your week. Hope to see you next time. Until then, take care of yourselves and bye bye. Hello, group number 3. Welcome to your reading. If you have chosen this card with like 2 people in here, I believe like this the woman and the man in here, they're just like being in each other's presence while actually like their bodies kind of like a connected in here, then this is going to be a reading. I'm hearing love is eternal. There might have been a separation in this connection, but like there's such a genuine care and connection from both parties to each other. Like you might have been friends, you might have started as friends. This might be a friendship, not even be a love connection. We are going to see what it is. This is going to be representing your current energy, but I do genuinely feel that you definitely want the best for this person and they do want the same for you. They do genuinely care about you. Even if it means that it's actually going to hurt them. When I was saying that I couldn't like speak it, there was like a blockage on my throat chakra. But like they speak with love. Like this person's love language could be words of affirmation as well. But let's see. Okay. Oh, my beloved. So it says that though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united. For love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. Like even if you are separated, like you still do love each other. Maybe like yes, like a physical separation in here. Interesting. I might wanna check currently with maybe like a 2 cards, the more of like a current energy, and then we can go to the next. Okay, we have 4 of emotions. And one more, please. The current energy in this connection. There's like all these like images of like separation in here. Can you see it? Like a 2 women in here, and then Yeah, they are up in a distance, but there's like a beautiful light in between them. Like they still are connected spiritually, but they might happen in different places of the world. Maybe like there's an ocean in between, or different continents, countries, states. It's a lot. I will take this and maybe, okay, too much. I took too much. Okay, Nine of Pentacles in reverse, and then there's additional cards like Eight of Pentacles and Ace of Cups in reverse. It's nearly like I'm hearing that you might not have been able to focus on the things that once you love to do. You still do love to do them, but your focus might be too much away for this person, like wondering what they're doing or reminiscing upon the times maybe like you were together, doing the things together. There's like a big emotion of like you missing them is heavily coming towards, like you might be quite a big romantic. I'm not sure like if they have like sent some big romantic gestures, or like you're waiting for it, for something to come, or you're waiting for time that you're going to, I don't know, travel and to see each other. And meanwhile, I feel like you're trying to basically busy yourself with all your creative activities or work, whatever it is, but like there's something missing in here. Is the energy I'm getting, but I will put them back, and I will take some romance angels cards from here to see what's coming in this connection next, Spirit, please. What's coming up in this connection next for group number 3, Spirit? Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. That might be the reason of first, maybe like a physical separation. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. One more. Interesting. We have children. Your love life is being affected by children. And we have wedding in reverse and playfulness in reverse. Situation involves marriage, and to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Like, they come in reverse. So one thing, you or your person might actually have kids. You do not have to, but I heavily kind of feel that you do. Like you or them, or you had the kids together. But like, this is kind of like a situation is that either you're not together, you're not married, you might be divorced, or you might have like a different partners. Basically, you might not be officially together. Your person might be still married to someone else. You might be still married to someone else. Well, it might be on the stage of basically getting divorced, because like that situation, like if you or your person is like undergoing some kind of like a separation with someone else, like legally, I see that because the spark has already gone off. And if that is you and your person who have been like together or married, I'm seeing that also like this situation lost the spark, and you might have been just trying to be together there for each other because of the children. But I feel like there is this like a separation. I really do feel like you might be actually having the kids together, and you were once married and then now you're going through separation. There's like a heavy friendship energy. Definitely you might have like a common friends together and here, but your finances and career is definitely affecting this connection. That might be the reason why maybe things started to fall off, because you couldn't be able to create time for each other. But definitely in the future, in a soon future, I'm seeing that this finance and career energies are actually going to affect it even more, and you might be actually required to spend more time with your friends. Yeah, like you might be questioning yourself if this could be the one card in reverse with the finance and career, that like this thing's supposed to be this hard. Like if things are supposed to be like, if this is the person that I'm meant to be with, because you might have still questions on your mind that like whether this is the correct decision. Like maybe you are not separated yet, or but like you are considering upon like basically going for a divorce, like going through some kind of like a separation, maybe like you both are like thinking about it right now and taking your sweet times for it. The fact is that one thing that is going to help you to ease up this decision is that things might have got a little bit more hectic in terms of finances and career for your person, especially maybe for you, but I'm heavily picking up for your person. This is going to help you to start recognizing and thinking that, okay, I don't think things should be this hard. And I just recognize at your group that the resolution is going so funny on my phone. So I'm very sorry if like you see from here like a little bit like blurry. I'm very, very sorry for it. I'll try to hold the cards up to the camera. But yeah, so when things get a little bit harder and more challenging in terms of finances and career, that might make you question that this might not have worth it. I don't think things should be this hard. Yeah, with the separation and love yourself first. I feel like your friends are going to help you to see the things a little bit more clearly. They are going to help you to recognize that this time apart from your partner is actually for your benefit, because they might have tell you things that you have been putting yourself on the back burner for so long, for your kids and for your partner. And where are you in this equation? Who are you? Like I'm hearing Jenna, but okay, this I don't hear names usually, but I will just give an example. So your friends might be telling you things like, okay, where is the Jenna that I know? I'm so sorry, I can't even like talk right now. It's like, where is the Jenna that I know who was doing this thing when we first met? Or for years before you met John, let's say John. I'm just throwing names out there. They don't have to resonate with you. But yeah, I'm seeing like a heavy, like wake up call initiated by your friends as well. And there might be some talks coming in around your children, the practicalities. How's it going to go? How's it going to be taken care of? Oof. Yeah, like you do not want children to children to be a binding effect in the situation and to trap you. Like, it's not to say that like you definitely love your kids. Like, I do not see anything around that, but what I see is that you want to be able to have that freedom and also basically be with your children, be with your kids, and not wanting to sacrifice from one thing to another, if it makes sense. Okay. What's coming up next for group number 3, Spirit and Love? What else is coming up next for group number 3 in love? And this is like a very specific part. I try to like paint different scenarios as much as possible that come to my mind. But if I just like I don't know, couldn't be able to like articulate it in any other scenario than I have already like mentioned, this might not have been your reading. But like, take the messages as it resonates. Like, if you also like added up some more onto the messages that I told you, then if they resonate, if you feel good in your heart, then these you can also like find the resonating messages here for you. But I feel like this group is quite specific. What else is coming up next for group number 3, next in love, Spirit? We have Magician in reverse. I get this card for group number 1 as well. Like, the energy was quite different, but there might be some similarities, because like when I was just picking up these cards, the heart-shaped beautiful love oracle cards at first, your cards were just keep falling off on the top of the group number 1 pile. So you might have some messages there. What else is coming up next for group number 3, next in love, Spirit? Oof. Death. This is not a literal death. This is a transformation. Like, you have been keeping yourself silent and shut for a long while. So there's a change coming to that. Oh yeah. new beginning. Are you having your own business, group number 3? There's a new beginning coming there. You are going to start making money off from something you love and so passionate about. You might be designing jewelries. You might be like a florist. So specific messages. Gosh, for this group. You might be reading also. For some other people, you might be a Reiki healer. You might read runes. You have quite a spiritually aligned and healing business. It is taking off if it hasn't already. It is taking off. When I say it's taking off, we got the cherry, the nature of inspiration. Wow. Okay. You are going to... Okay, I don't speak like that, but they are literally telling me that I heard this. Girl, you are going to be on the spotlight. Look at this chariot. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Like, you are going to see, like, the extents that this fame, and you can go. Literally. Like, literally. Gosh. Okay. What's the Magician in reverse for Spirit? Can we clarify about what's coming up next for group number 3 in love? We have Queen of Cups, Queen of Emotions, and Knight of Inspiration. Okay. Can we clarify the Death? 10 of Materials in reverse. Ace of Materials, can we clarify that one? Ooh, we have the Moon. Oof. I don't know, you might be even writing a book. And Chariot and Ace of Inspiration, please. Oof. We have Lovers in reverse, the 3 of Swords, and the Page of Swords in reverse. Okay. It's interesting. So group number 3. With the Magician in reverse. I'm hearing there's 1 or 2 skills that might be balancing your emotions with opening your heart chakra. If you have some blocks around your heart chakra about like being a little bit, if you have got hurt once you got vulnerable with someone or with this person, I feel that there is, first of all, a balance needed. And plus, the things that you have learned from this connection, there is many. You are asked to remember them. You are asked to bring all those lessons you have learned from this connection about yourself, about how to set priorities, about how to prioritize yourself despite of any situations anyone can find themselves in, and use it as your field and as your channel. Like, there's a lot of emphasis about like not on this connection. Yes, this is how is it going to happen, but more so in your career and finances, in your inspiration, in your creation. Because you are an artist. You might be an artist. You might be also like painting. You might have paintings. You might be painting as well. Quite abstract that I'm hearing. I might want to get this clarity for Knight of Inspiration. Oof. Like, you have such a shocking effect on the things that you are creating in this world. Oh my god, look at these cards. Like, all the major arcanas here, Empress and the Hermit. Like, every experience you learn through heartbreaks and through any kind of relationship, not only the romantic ones, it contributed you to be the person who you are. They want you to nearly like make a timeline of all the events, all the hardships, all the broken hearted events, even like including family, friendships, romantic connections, and see where you have come from and like a main takeaways from basically like these connections, because you are going to write a storyline of your life, which is a storyline of your life, which is going to inspire many people. I'm like, I don't know, I don't say these kind of big things, but like nearly I'm hearing like millions. Like, this is like a big inspiration for me. I'm not just like interpreting as like a regular Knight of Cups, Knight of Wands energy. Like your inspiration, your creativity is like unshakable and is unstoppable. Once you step into your heart energy, it's unstoppable. Hence the magician is in reverse in here. Like there is like you have to like kind of detach yourself emotionally from the situation and rationalize some things. And the best way for you to do that is that actually speaking it or writing it for even like journaling or like recording a reading if you're doing that, so to understand your situation better, or write it down or speak with someone else. But these are the moments when you gain the clarity, and once you do that, so you're going to have a big inspiration because because your emotions are going to get so balanced with the inspiration that you're going to start creating something so channeled from the spirit. This is going to like, if you share that, so which you will be guided to do so, is going to like is going to like change big lives, because there's going to be many people who are resonating with your story in a way that you can't even comprehend at the moment. You are going to be breaking your silence. You're going to be breaking your silence, and you're going to be bringing the new norms to regular traditional like family structures. Like you might be even speaking about the things that are so distorted that many people normalize it so much that you're like, no, like I am breaking my silence. It's literally like you're just breaking out of your cocoon. And this is you facing with your shadow. Basically, you are making friends with your shadow, that in a sense that like lower vibrational energies are even like, no, not with her, not today. Kind of like a vibe. They do not want to mess with you. Basically, because like you keep like using everything, every energy, how low it doesn't matter, and you alchemize it and like use it to create the divine inspirations and bring them into the life. And this is going to start like changing your life and bring that financial abundance for you. Like you will be in the spotlight, and once you are there, you are going to see the extents that you can go. This is coming from a heartbreak. This is coming from like pain. Like these are the pains that you have not shared. Many people haven't seen. You are not that like a public. You would like to live your emotions within yourself. You do not like to share it so much. Like your heart space was like it takes a while for you to open up. Like you do not so like okay by being vulnerable all the time. So it takes a lot of courage for you to share the things that you're about to share with others. Lovers in reverse, it is like basically making a decision. So you might have been actually quiet on the sidelines for so long and feeling so indecisive about like sharing the parts of yourselves that you know that actually could actually make a big impact, but you have been just holding yourself back. Wow, this is big group number 3. This is big. Maybe like a group number 1, if you like to listen, it can remind you of like a one specific dominant connection in your life in the past that could somehow inspire you. What else is coming next for group number 3 in their love life, spirit? What else is coming next in your love life for group number 3? I was about to say that if you're tired, just like have a rest, and they're like, oof. They're like, no, wait, postpone, pause, say no. So, wait. There is still something. You might be feeling like you want to give up on something, but they're like, no, it's not time yet. Yes, if you need to take a rest, do so, but it is not time to give up yet. Like, you might get an opportunity or offer that might feel a little bit off. So if someone ever just feels like, if someone ever just like makes you feel like you're running out of time, you need to make a decision, otherwise, etc., etc., you are asked to actually take time to reconsider and think. And if they start getting funny, then that's a sign that okay, this is not meant for you. It's not how it should go. But if they are actually waiting and they're respectful of your time, then yeah, you can take your time and reconsider this. Yes, boundaries in the age of light. So, where do you need to establish better boundaries? You have been training for this for lifetimes. There's something big coming into your life, and the fact is that many people are trying to want to get to your energetic field. And it's so important for you to set boundaries, especially when you are under the spotlight. Hence the no. So, there might have been, especially after you just like being in the spotlight a lot and like many things started to like extend for you, even on to the extent that you cannot imagine. It's so important for you to not to feel any kind of urge or rush to make a decision to do something. You can always take your time, you can always do that. So it is like one of the biggest things for you to actually knowing how to set your boundaries. Oh my god, people are gonna know you. Yep. Well, this, I'm not sure if you're feeling a little bit like, what? So we have acceptance. I'm learning to accept the things that I cannot change. Once more. You might have been also seeing the true color of some people, maybe in the family, and you're asked to switch your perspective towards forgiveness for them. Like, I acknowledge that harboring resentment blocks the flow of love and grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So whatever you lose, they are saying that they will always be replaced with something better. But in order for it to be do so, you first have to forgive anyone involved in this situation for you to move forward, not to condone their behavior. So after you have recognized some people's true colors, there might have been needing an acceptance from your side and to forgive. And then you can just basically grieve with all the love that you have. So there might have been like, it's just like a preparation for you, saying that it's like with the big fame, like, yes, when we have that financial abundance, people say that, like some people say that basically money changes you, but like actually it just reveals the the truth within your soul. So if you're already so giving, if you already would like to help people, having lots of abundance that you do not need to worry about that financial stability is going to only emphasize for your genuine soul and your love and light more. But if you have been already thinking, I don't know, like I should be the greatest. I should be always better than other people, or this is what I need to feel the power, etc. Like having that kind of like abundance is only going to amplify those like lack mindset of okay, now I can have this one, this one, this one. I need this one, this one, this one because like I have to like show and prove others that how much I'm stable, how much I'm better than them. So it's basically like once you have that financial abundance, your beauty, your beautiful love and light is going to amplify it more, which might also like trigger some other people in a way that their true colors are going to shine through them. Let's get a positive uplifting advice to close up this reading for group number 3, spirit please. Oof. We have love is all around you. It's like there is love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this as truth. So they want you to basically be able to focus more of the love, especially when it comes to accepting the situations that you cannot change and forgiving everyone else involved within the situations. Because seeing it through the lenses of love is also like saying that, okay, I can see that you're hurt because you're that intuitive person. Like you have this knowledge, like you learn from multiple different experiences in your life. Of course, you do see the intentions and read the people more in depth than a normal person does. So you can just approach those situations in a way that, okay, I see that you are hurt. I see that you might be trying to make me feel bad. And I can see where this is coming from. But I just hope that you're going to feel happy at some stage of your life and not feel triggered by this, but it is not my business anymore. After this point, I will just pull back my energy, and I will just move on my own way. Like, thank you for like being clear with me, and now thanks to you I can move on. So I hope that that made sense. But group number three, you have beautiful things coming in your way. And more than that, so like your spirit guys does not want you to stuck or worry so much about love, because oh my god, like the things that are coming in your way is just bigger than this connection, believe me. And they don't want me to take a timeline for it. Do you? Like, when is this thing, fame, big revelations and everything is coming? Like with the situation of like transforming with the death. Because like they're telling me that it differs from like a person to person. But when is it coming for group number three's life approximately? Okay. I just heard life through the summertime maybe. We have two of wands, five of swords. Like, it's like quite fast energies in here. Like, I don't know, like, well, maybe like a sorcerer even in a day. So something might have start breaking through within the next 5 days. You might start just having this, like, if you have been being indecisive about some situation, you might start to get clarity around it within the next 5 days or within a week, and then you might start seeing where you're going after this point and start letting go of the control within the next 2 months, let's say, and you can start like basically finding that beautiful true like inner light within you and feeling so comfortable within it by the summer, let's say. But yes, these are all the messages I got for your group numbers. So thank you for sharing your beautiful energy with me. If you liked the reading, please give it a thumbs up and comment down below your experiences. I'd love to hear from you. If you want to book a personal reading with me, you can find my email address and the details in the description box below. But I'm sending you an amazing, beautiful energy and hoping to see you next time. Until then, take care of yourselves and bye bye.